Hey everybody, this is Rydo. Let's get back to Deus Ex Human Revolution. So, if my memory serves me right, I think we're only going to go through a little section here. And then this elevator is going to land us right in a boss fight. Which will be interesting. It also kind of means I need to start trying to think about what I'm going to use. Let's try to use the laser rifle. Sure. What a ridiculous gun. And EMP grenades, obviously. And I don't think I'm gonna bother to try to use any energy bars. I'm a little short, actually. This area in particular would be a really difficult area to not set off an alarm. Now, I think on my first playthrough, I probably set off the alarm multiple times before this. This is way near the end of the game. But maybe it wasn't. Maybe this really was the location where I set off. Nope, I remember now. What happened is you don't want to set off the alarm because then that security bot will come out and kill you. It will kill you dead. Doesn't look like there's anybody even in here. Interesting. Yeah, another EMP grenade. I wonder if I threw an EMP grenade right near the wall of the security bot, whether that would automatically destroy it or not. That's an interesting thought. So we have the disk reader and then the security hub. Let's hack the security hub and get these guys working for me. You know what? Let's just auto hack the security hub. I have enough of them, and that one would look like a bit of a nightmare. Alright. So disable this, and now enemies. And out it goes. To take out any enemies that might come. And the good news is I think enemies are gonna come. Of course, how in the world would you sneak through this scenario? Because I think guys are gonna come right through this door as soon as I hack this disk reader. So either they're gonna run right past me. I have 2 praxis points. Ooh, interesting. What should I use them on? A double typhoon? Definitely. And maybe something more for the legs, sprint faster? Why not? I've almost got everything you would want. There's still, let's see, 2 plus 4, 6, 8. Like 11 praxis
Pritchard, are you
points
still tracking
wanted.
the scientists?
Of course.
Simulate feedback along that route. Make it strong enough to vibrate their implants. They have to feel it.
A signal, eh? Not bad, Jensen. I'm sending it now.
So these guys are gonna come down here. I could have let them run, totally. Could have totally let them run if I felt like it. But no, I had to be a jerk and kill him. Is there anything in here? No, but sometimes there is. So yeah, you definitely wouldn't want to do that on a no-kill run. 3 guys came running out of there. Would have been not scripted. That's always gonna happen. Let's see. .10mm pistol ammo, sniper rifle ammo, combat rifle ammo, machine pistol ammo, and a target seeking system. Ooh. Let's see, I wonder if the target seeking system will work with anything. Nope. That's always a pain. What if we drop this and then pick up the grenade launcher instead? Will that combine? Nope, it won't. Alright, and let's go ahead and equip this. We have 500 battery on this, and I have no idea how it fires. And I have no idea what this boss fight is going to be like in the director's cut. I remember what it was like in the regular, and it was a nightmare. But it will be interesting in the director's cut how you might be able to run around and hack things. Even if you're doing the non-kill thing, you quit achievement, you don't have to actually do a no kill on the bosses. Okay, so this is the room we were in, but the map wasn't redone last time. So if there is some way to actually hack this and beat this guy, I don't know how. This is interesting. These are like robots or just statues that are changing poses all the time. But we might as well stand up. We're going to a cutscene. It's kind of creepy.
Your tenacity, Adam Jensen, is really quite irritating. We'd like you to stop now.
I'm afraid I can't, Zhao. You see, I figured it out. I know what you and your conspiracy buddies are planning.
Do you? How clever.
A new biochip. A software upgrade that limits what augmentations can do. You're creating a kill switch. You kidnapped Megan Reed's team to do it, and you're seizing control of the market to ensure it gets distributed. All because you're afraid of people like me. Augmented people, with the power to resist you.
No one's afraid of you, Mr. Jensen. All your blundering around and childish interference hasn't stopped a thing. Tell me, have you been to a limb clinic lately?
Let me guess. That was supposed to shut me down, right? Leave me broken and begging.
The Augs are recalled. You should be offline.
Women never fail to underestimate men.
You
Look
should
at
have
that
stayed
glory.
dead, Jensen.
So if I had gone to a limb clinic, it would have taken and messed up all my augment powers right now. But since it didn't,
You're a fool.
I can now just fire this fine. That is great, but there is still a little bit of a problem here in that I just laid out a lot of laser fire and
should have
that
died
didn't.
the first time.
Let's see, I gotta find them.
I knew you would show up here eventually. So did.
And without the invisible, oh man, with his, he has the ability to go invisible. So this fight can be very different whether you went to a limb clinic or not. Alright, so that was that weapon. Let's go ahead and try this weapon now. We've got our grenade launcher. Let's give this one a try. We will go ahead and skip this. Wow. 3 grenades does the trick. Forget the laser rifle. Go with the grenade launcher.
Finish it.
Not until you tell me where Megan is.
You've lost her, Jensen. Men like us, we never get back the things we love.
Okay, so I do want to say that I only have 4 grenades left with the grenade launcher. Whereas if I had been using the double-barreled shotgun or anything like that, it certainly would be a lot more usable, and it is the same damage according to all of this. I feel like I kind of cheated you on showing you what his ability is. Ooh, drawers. This is new. I don't recall there being drawers here. We want to be careful not to walk out of there. So here's a security bot. This was almost certainly not there before. I don't think there were drawers with weapons everywhere. Frankly, you don't have time. Plasma rifle. Interesting. These guys have stopped moving now, too, which kind of takes away some of the creepiness of them. They're all saluting, but it would have been nice if they kept on moving. Tranquilizer rifle. That would be a quite difficult task. And then you have a gun sitting right here. So he goes invisible, I believe. He throws grenades at you, definitely. And he is very powerful, and it took me quite a lot of tries to beat him. This second floor section, almost certainly not here in the non-director's cut version. And let's see, when we start looking at the map, like what are we looking at right here? A full-on level 5 thing. So let's say if we were gonna run here and auto hack this, this would have opened this door, which would have gotten in this room, which apparently there's a camera in there. There's a crate up here. Interesting. I need a different gun out if I'm gonna do this. If I'm gonna have a gun out, I might as well pull out this silenced pistol. So we have a auto hack right here that this whole room wasn't here, I'm certain of it. We take, wait, jump up here, and this will probably allow us to come right back into this room in a different way. And what are we doing here? Can I toss an auto hack all the way that way? Nope, target is not in range. So this would be like either shoot this with a stun gun or something, then toss an auto hack on that, I would say. Might be that the camera can't actually see me here, but I would doubt it. There we go. Robots against the enemies, and that would be your hacking way of defeating him, I suspect. Nothing in this drawer. Another rifle, another gun over there. Let's see. Up here, I don't think this was here either. I think the room was rather small, actually. If it did have anything in it, it wasn't. Wow, look at this. Just auto hack that too. We got so many auto hacks, why not? Exploding barrels for this laser rifle on display with some laser batteries. So hardly like you couldn't take them out with the laser rifle, because they're definitely handing you one, saying this might work. Ooh, where is this going to go? This will be interesting. This takes you up here, which takes you, what? Is that right? Where is this on the map? We are so far off the map because this was added. I'm afraid that if this, I think this is the gun again. So if you jump down here, you would have probably set off the alarm because there was a whole laser grid up there, but gotten the gun. So if your hacking skills weren't good enough, you had a second opportunity. And then it looks like there might be a couple different ways. This way jumps down to the gun. This way is going this direction for something. Oh man, good thing I had the Icarus system rebuilt. Hello, robot. You're on my side. Right? Please? So, we've been seeing this whole kind of his collar, but we haven't ever really looked at his so we got a plasma rifle here too. I want to pick that up. What's the difference between a plasma rifle and a laser rifle? One plasma rifle, examine, heavy damage, long range weapon capable dealing multiple targets. Interesting, we'll take it. The robot's just running over him wild. We'll go ahead and drop some shotgun shells. We have more than enough of that. 10 plasma capsules. Let's see, what does this thing look like when you pull it out? Yeah, it's kind of cool. And then once we reload it, we could take all the things. In the management of this, you really can take bullets and just make sure you've loaded everything with this. Of course, there's really no reason to do any management now. We are very close to the end of the game, and I don't think we're going to run into another store. I mean, so I think that is that. Now, unfortunately, I don't think we get to take out Zhao as a character. I think she's run away again. I guess that's kind of a spoiler, but I don't think we see her again in the story. Let's see. We're gonna take the elevator down, and there's a helipad up here, which will be our way out. Interesting.
Jaren, is that you?
Not exactly.
Adam? Oh my god, Adam! It's you.
Everything in this room is white.
You're hurt. What happened?
What happened to you? I risked my life for you, Megan. I came halfway around the world, and for what?
It's not what you think.
Are you part of this?
No! No, Adam, I swear it! The kidnapping was real. The attack on Seraph Industries, they came after me. They wanted my research.
And when did you decide they could have it?
It didn't happen like that. I wanted to tell you, but I couldn't. I couldn't! And then David said we had to use it. We owed it to mankind.
David? What are you talking about?
My great discovery. The genetic framework I found that makes it easier for living tissue to bond with implants. I found it. In you, Adam. I used your DNA.
How'd he get my DNA?
I wanted to tell you, I swear. But David convinced me what it could mean for mankind. How much better off we could all be. It took Hugh to make me see how wrong I was.
Hugh? Hugh Darrow.
He owns this facility. After Namir brought us here...
Richard! Patch me into Seraph, now!
Adam, please! He was only pretending to work with Tai Young and the others. He found out what they were planning to do and told them he would help. But only to make sure they never succeeded. Their control signal won't work.
Thank you, David. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sarif here has asked me to show the world how human enhancement technology can change it. After careful deliberation, I've decided I must do exactly that. Forgive me.
Oh god. He's modified the control signal. Anyone with the new biochip will be affected. Hugh never said anything about this.
I'm going back for the scientists.
No, Adam! I know the complex better than you. I'll find them. There's a hangar bay through there. Get to its control room and retract the roof. Clear a path for us.
What is the deal with this room? This is like... We've seen a lot of crazy animation stuff here. Not animation stuff, but architectural design stuff here, and this is about the craziest. All white, every single bit in here. There we go. One last book, and that probably was the very last book we should have ever read if we wanted the achievement. Crash test dummy. We can move it if we wanted to. This is probably very much a section of the... Let's see, we won't bother to hack this. A section of the game that was like the first thing to make. Make a room that looks this nice, all in white. Let's see. Read her computers, read her books, check her drawers. Do I really trust her or not? How did she get my DNA? That would have been a great conversation to have right there. Is to say, how'd you get my DNA? And then the obvious answer that would have been really impactful is if she said, I got it from our child. And then it would be all like, oh, so, or if she says it specifically like, I was pregnant, she could imply that she aborted their child or it died, and he would be just totally devastated, even worse than where he should be now. Right now he's a little bit just more irritated. There's guys, and they're all, oh wait, they're fine, because none of them have the augments in them.
Adam, I'm getting my team out of here. You have to go to Panchaea and stop Hugh.
You and I aren't done with this, Megan.
I know how it looks, but you have to stop the broadcast. I think it's causing the new biochips to overstimulate the vagus nerve, creating terrifying hallucinations.
You mean it's driving augmented people insane?
Yes, and it's up to you to stop it. Use the Leo shuttle. It will take you to Panchaea. Good luck, Adam.
What's a Leo shuttle? Why do they always throw out these phrases that, and they don't even bother to explain what they are? I'm sure it's references to things in Deus Ex. These guys are like totally out of it.
I see you, sneaker.
Like, I can just kind of walk past them.
It can't be. I cleared the station.
Alright, so I can just kind of leave, not even look here.
Automated systems online. Darrow sequence 1, code 1, 1A, preset and ready to engage. Suborbital trajectory plotted. Destination Panchaea. Begin countdown, Mr. Darrow.
Okay, so it's gonna send me into space.
Begin countdown.
Code 000. Confirm 0. Countdown commencing.
His code is 000. Really? Really, what ridiculousness. How far have we gone in this story? It has just gotten crazier and crazier. It really has. I like it. The story is the best part of this game.
Stand by for the
But it is wild.
assist sequence commencing.
They could have held back a little.
Beginning descent.
It took several days to get to that location. Now it's going to take me a few seconds to get to Antarctica from Singapore. Why would you ever ride in something like that if your chute can fail? Guess it doesn't matter. I guess we either jumped out in time or something. I mean,
Jensen,
well, right
Jensen,
next
can you
to this
read me?
plane, I
Barely.
think they originally
I've reached
intended us
Panchaea,
to fly
Pritchard.
in through
Any word
this.
from Sarah for the UN delegates?
nothing. The installation went into lockdown shortly after Darrow gave his speech. I can't tell if anyone's even alive. And the signal's still broadcasting.
Meaning no one's safe till I get in there and shut it down.
You'll have to disengage the lockdown first. Look for a master control panel at the top of the tower.
Interesting. So, we've got a little bit more to do. We finally found our Dr. Reed, Megan Reed, who we've been looking for this whole time. Turns out she's been working for the bad guys and helped them quite a lot. And so we're going to be yelling at her at some point in the future. But first we have to save the world. And really this is the only point in the story where we do anything that is really much bigger than ourselves. We've been looking for our girlfriend and fighting and getting revenge against the people that hurt us for the entire rest of the story. Except for the missing link, in which we were literally doing nothing intentionally. We just got stuck on the boat and then had to escape. So story-wise, that just dragged it out. I would be done with this game if it weren't for the missing link, and I would have been a lot happier for it too. We're gonna continue probably our system of just auto hacks and running around invisible. Although now that everybody's augmented, I think I can probably just run past most of them. So we probably won't have that much trouble. Anywho, that's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. And if you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.